All right, so this is the 6-speed. This is a 2019 Civic Type-R. Has 29,000 miles on it. I haven't driven one yet. It's got the 6-speed, like I said. And I'm just going to go for a real quick test run, see how it works and see how it drives. So here we are with the 2019 Honda Type-R Civic. It's a nice little car. Drives very nicely. It's got the little spoiler. It's got no room in the back seat, so if you're looking for back seat room, you're not really going to get any. There's a little bit. A couple of small people can go in the back seat. Front seat I love. I think it's well designed. That's kind of cool. I like the fake carbon fiber right here with the leather and the fake red trim, which is neat. It's got Brembo brakes. It's got the full aero kit on it. It's a nice looking car. Not sure if I'm in love with it. However, let's get in and go for a ride. First thing that I did notice is getting in this car first. And it is, for a guy my size, 5'8", 235 pounds, I'm a bigger guy. But I'll tell you, it's definitely a little bit of gymnastics to get into the car. It's small inside, doesn't feel all that, I don't know, luxurious. I think when you're buying a sports car, it should have some luxury features. Maybe I'm spoiled. Like, here, perfect example. This is really loose. Like, this handle is loose. It's got all your little features and, you know, your hood space, you know, the windows, mirrors, push button start. And I do like the startup sequence. It's quite nice. You put it up to R mode. I don't know, I mean, it's got a decent home screen. Your navigation, smartphone, Honda Link, you know, standard everyday infotainment. Your climate controls. Here's your modes right down here. You could hold the brake at the red light. Over here is your, of course, your phone and whatnot. Over here is your cruise control. Of course, you know, your directionals and your wipers. So let's get on the road. Right now I'm not sold, to be quite honest with you. It's a nice feeling car, and I keep saying nice, and it's just almost too much. But yes, it has a ton of horsepower, but it feels a little underconfident as far as the build quality goes, and it doesn't have the solid feel underneath the pedals. Although the clutch is amazing. Drives nicely here, but again, maybe the tires are overinflated or they're cold or something, but it doesn't feel, I don't know, inspiring to drive. Like, I have zero confidence in this car. Let's see what out corners. Has the auto blip downshift, which is sweet. Matches your revs for you, so you don't have to burn your clutch out. Let's go. It does pull. It pulls really nice. It feels light. I think that's what I'm a little apprehensive about. This car feels a little too light for the amount of horsepower that it has. Or it's not balanced correctly. I can't quite put my hands on it or my thoughts to it. It's not a bad car by any stretch of the imagination. It's just, I certainly don't think it's for me. Yeah, it drives pretty decent. It is bouncy. Plus, it is very bouncy. Yeah, in race or in R mode, race mode, whatever you want to call it, it's bouncy. It's not confidence inspiring. That's the best I could say about it. Having it on the highway, let's take some corners, see how those feel. It revs to the moon, all the way up to 7,000 RPM, which is nice. Yeah, it feels decent. The brakes are really sloppy. I will say, for a car with Brembo brakes, these brakes should feel so much better, and they just don't. They're weak and they're soft and they're spongy. And that just makes no sense to me in a car that's a little sports car like this. And just go. Yeah, it's nice as far as the pickup goes. Not my favorite. We saw one red line there, and that was beyond sad. And I'm not sure if that's normal. It is in sport mode. And we're going to go in R mode now. So it's a little high whining for me on the 4-cylinder turbo. This is front wheel drive, so I'm just kind of not used to this part yet. Working on that. And, you know, yeah, R mode is very bouncy. You could feel everything connected to the car. The steering is really, really tight. It feels like the tires are a bit overinflated, and they're still cold, so that definitely doesn't help. Drives incredibly nicely as far as the downshifts go. Feels good and comfortable. Just taking it around here. Feels good. It's a little sloppy, actually. You know, it looks nice. I just want to see what it's like getting itself going. It moves out quite nicely. I don't know. I can't say I'm in love. I don't know. So, from the AutoHound, here's my take on this car. Out of a 5, I give it a 2.5. Fun little sports car, if that's what you're looking for. It's got no soul. It's got no feeling to it. It's just kind of, I hate to say it, it's boring. It doesn't have any build quality whatsoever. The R mode just makes it almost undrivable as far as the bumpiness goes. You take this thing on a long drive and you want to beat on it a little bit, that's great, but R mode is certainly not the way you want to go with this car. Other than that, that's all I got. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you like this type of content, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, it's about the drive.